Hello, everyone. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Sunday Girl. Welcome to the live announcement of this round of Not Safe for Workathon. So, I'm so excited that everyone's just here and we can have a grand old time with it. And I just, So tonight is going to be a little bit of fun. It is themed in a particular way, but I will give it a few minutes before we reveal what it is, just so we can have a few more people join in and people not walk in and be very confused. But
that would be
how is everyone going?
I mean, that's exactly what pregnancy is, isn't it?
Very true.
It's just my state of confusion.
I was also thinking just like, I don't know, I feel like what we're aiming for is that like, even if you're here from the start, you're probably going to be like, okay.
What is happening?
That's a lot. That's
There it is.
All
right.
So Barb is like coming from work. She literally started work this morning at like 7 a.m. just so she could join us tonight. Go Barb.
The best. Oh, alrighty.
I'm literally eating my dinner.
I didn't get a chance to eat dinner, so I have a cookie here that I'm going to snack on later.
Yay.
And that later I mean now.
Yep, flexi time. We love it. We're here for it.
Yeah,
I was like, the theme.
I was like, oh yeah, I kind of need to eat dinner, and then I decided to film 2 videos instead because BookTube takes priority.
Krystal.
Oh.
Who needs food?
No, that's not important.
Maybe. Whoops.
Whoops.
So it's a cookie.
Oh no.
Chocolate chip cookies are good for it. It'll be fine.
Adrian said he'd take care of dinner tonight, so
Yeah, love that.
I don't have to worry.
Oh,
Anthony's at Kyokushin tonight, so he's going to get home at like 8 p.m. and I have not cooked any dinner. So the poor guy's coming home to like no food in the fridge, looking after yourself. I'm sorry, I've got sprints tonight. I'm not existent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fend for yourself.
I had a cookie, but I ate it.
Sort yourself out.
He doesn't eat cookies anyway,
You're not
so
getting
I'm
any
just
of my
taking
cookies.
Oh, so one of my things.
Yeah, there were 2 cookies.
One of your things is not what, Paige?
It's not working, so I'm just trying to get that to do what I want.
Technical difficulties. Please hold.
Love it. Yeah.
Insert elevated music now.
Is
it something that one of us can help fix or not really?
No. Oh, actually, I might have got it to. It's going to be double, but like, look, that's better than nothing. Mm-hmm. Hey, okay, I got it working. We've got it working. Excellent. All right.
Yeah, Paige.
Hello. Leftover Subway. Very nice. Alrighty. KFC for dinner. Very nice. And meat pie holiday cheesecake. Delicious.
Everyone's eating unhealthy tonight. I love it. Makes me feel sorry.
We're probably ordering Thai or something.
Yeah, and it's breakfast time for me, Krystal. I can't eat this food, Krystal. It's breakfast time for me.
You can eat cookies for breakfast.
Toast or waffles for me. Yeah.
All right. So Not Safe for Workathon running through the entirety of June, except there are a few little bits and bobs. Let me get that loaded. So because it is Krystal! It's all about Krystal!
No, I'm not that special.
Yeah, it's all based around pregnancy. You do have a few options. So, if you would like to start it in the last week of May instead of the 1st of June, you can choose to go into preterm labor.
Which is probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah. If you want to choose your own end date, so you've got other things going on and you know this in advance. Oh, we lost Barb. She'll be back. There we go. That will be having a C-section as you're choosing when you end it. If you need to end the readathon early for whatever reason, you can have an emergency C-section and you're done and dusted, no harm done. But if you want to go throughout the entire month, you can just have a natural birth. So that is how the timing of it is all working. And essentially what we wanted tonight to be was Krystal's baby shower in our so
baby shower. Woo.
Throughout the entire time, if you want to guess the size of Krystal's belly or the name, if anyone gets any of it right, I will do a random spinner wheel to pick a winner if there are multiple people that get it right. So feel free just to leave your comments. Wonderful co-host, if you just want to leave it in the private chat, once you've said it aloud, feel free, no biggie. Just so I have a record of my brain, because at the moment I'm a space cadet, so that's fun.
And then when I actually have the baby and announce the name, whoever got it right will be getting a free book. If anyone gets it right.
Ooh.
I actually thought of a new guess the other day that was like really weird. It like really weirdly hit me because like there was no reason for me to be thinking about the name of your baby.
I'm curious what your guess is now. My problem is I need to like keep a straight face because if someone guesses it, like I need to not give it away. Like Anthony will murder me. So like guess all you want, but I'm going to be doing this. Like as you
okay. I feel like it's very unlikely that like anyone's going to get it right because there are just so many names. But the name that I thought of was Hazel. For some reason, that just like hit my brain.
Okay, well, you don't get a free book, but nice guess.
Yeah.
I'm going with Krystal Jr.
Bob gets a free book. Yes, I'm naming it after myself.
How about Barb? Maybe Barb.
I do like Barb.
No, nobody I know is called Barbara, so please don't.
Also, we do have an announcement ourselves. Ooh, where am I going this way?
Oh.
That way, that way.
What?
So, yeah, this is our Barb.
Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh, it's a book!
For our one, you don't need to guess. Its name's Matilda.
Aww.
Oh, yeah. He's doing real well. He only fainted twice during delivery, so that's all good fun.
That would have been a painful delivery. It has corners.
I know. Yeah. It wasn't a smooth entrance into the world, but that's fine.
It never is.
And think of the paper cuts.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to look amazingly fresh for just having a newborn in the house.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Either that was either that was an incredibly painful birth, or we now know that Paige has a vagina like a letter slot.
Vagina.
Yeah.
This is Ash's vagina. Did we lay that down?
Aw, so happy.
In the dressing gown.
I know, he hasn't been to bed yet.
It was a miraculous conception.
It was.
Yeah. Oh, you're the miraculous conception. My grandpa's Jesus. We're doing great.
What a time to be alive.
Oh. absolutely thriving. Literally, since we've sorted that, he has not stopped bouncing.
I can't.
Oh,
It's very cute.
That's so nice, isn't it?
I can't stop bouncing.
We have no paternal instincts whatsoever.
the baby's got vertigo now because it's so dizzy.
Being my baby daddy.
That's okay. Anytime.
No, that's so nice.
Oh.
Okay. Bye, baby.
Needs feed.
Okay, you go feed Bob.
What's this one feed?
Oh, it's me in my life. My life is me.
So, do we want to stagger prompt announcement, like just pulling? So I've got all the prompts here in a box. I do also have a full list so people can use either. Throughout tonight, should I just pull a few and then do something else and then pull a few and then go like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Shall we? Let's pull one. So,
Number
if
one.
people... Oh, what?
I said prompt number one, but then you kept
Prompt number one is ultrasound.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
So a book that has cold words or colors in the title or on the cover. So like you can have blue, white, all of that in the title, or it could be a blue or white cover, like anything cold related. So take it out what you will. It's pretty open. And I have created these very crude little graphics. So please, I'm not a stylistic person in any way, shape, or form. But if you want them to be able to use them for free, or like I said, there is the list, and there will be a Google Drive in the description box at the end of the live because I'm still working on the final section of it.
Yay!
All right.
For some reason, my body and brain have gone into a mode like you're pulling them out and I need to do a scavenger hunt of like the small number of books that are around me.
I mean, if you do
Sounds
have
like-
any there, you can show them for a recommendation.
Well, I
Or
mean,
a fully colored one.
Oh, what is that?
It's called Scan Lines by Todd Kiesling. It is a horror novella.
Ooh.
And the picture on the cover is not actually particularly like baby shower appropriate, but yeah.
It's fine.
I have my entire TBR of what I'm planning to use for each prompt coming out tomorrow, so people can check that out.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Excited.
Ooh.
Well, here's the thing. I filmed it about 10 minutes before this live started, and I do technically have to work tomorrow, but I plan on editing it and uploading it instead of working, so it won't come out as my usual time of 8 a.m., but it will be coming tomorrow.
Brilliant. Can't wait. I can't wait to watch that now.
That sounds good.
Oh, very good.
Ooh.
Well, this would also work because it's an anthology of Arctic horror.
Well,
I
it could be a horror having a baby. No offense, Krystal.
I mean, the paper cuts Ash received, I definitely would describe that as horror.
Yes.
Most of the books I have near me here are ones that I've bought recently, and so they're mostly going to be horror.
That's great. I love you some horror Rex.
Yeah.
Krystal, you look like you're in the Big Brother house in the diary room.
This is
I love that you're centered though. That like fills me with joy.
No, like honestly, I have to sit back. If I sit forward, baby just kicks me like crazy. So I have to sit back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Do we want prompt number 2?
Yes, please.
All right.
I sound like I don't know what the prompts are, but I'm so excited.
Well, we don't know what order she's going to be adding, so that's what's really fun.
I realised I missed prompt 1 because I had to run off. And I can't even remember what the prompts are.
Ultrasound.
Prompt 1 was ultrasound.
Cold words or colors, title or cover.
I've actually locked this in like on my spreadsheet as what I'm going to use for that prompt now because I hadn't decided. And I'm probably going to regret that later because I have a lot of stuff I need to read next month.
It's fine. All right. Prompt number 2 is going to be back pain.
Oh.
Read a book with a broken spine.
Ooh. Oh, I don't think I have any. Does that mean I have to break one?
Yes.
Ah! How dare you? Blasphemy!
Look at that. Look at that.
Feel free to use it like library
I
book.
had
That's
one
already
book
broken.
on my shelf with a broken spine, and it just so happens to be on my 22 books in 2022 that I want to read.
I
So
got
I was
you
like,
covered.
I break every stiff book. Nothing stays in my house.
Yeah. I have issues
There's a
when it
crease
comes
in
to my
it.
books.
The library book.
It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just borrow a library book and break its spine.
Do Barb,
Or
no
it'll
way.
probably come pre-broken.
Hear me? What?
Caitlyn, do you have any?
Do I have books with broken spines?
Yeah.
Have you seen how tough those spines are in like UK publishing? All my books have broken spines.
Yeah.
I like your what was it? I had the Jane Eyre version of it, and it was like the penguins with the black bars and then the pictures up the top, those editions, and they just crumble.
Yeah, my high school edition of Jane Eyre did that.
No, Joe. Oh.
Amazing.
Every second book I'm breaking.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, I automatically crack the spine. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, most of mine have some cracks. Mostly I just do it in front of Ash because it causes him physical pain.
I've been reading Oathbringer, and it's so stiff that literally every time I turn a page, I'm like,
oh, wow.
Freak.
Oh my god, the sacrilege on live! Oh my god,
Look at it go! Look at it go!
Oh
literally every time I turn a page.
you just made like so many hearts break. Like so many.
Right.
My baby's heart just broke.
I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. We joke. Only joking.
This is just normal. Oh my god.
I don't think I have the muscles for it.
I feel a bit
I was literally reading this like this yesterday.
I would do that with this, but it's too big. Like I can't just flip it over. So now the whole thing is
I really like a paperback that you can fold back. It feels good. It's pretty floppy.
This is
but
new
it's
to
getting
me.
curly.
This is all new to me, girls. Seriously, this is new to me.
And this isn't even a library book. It has no plastic protection. It's mine. I bought it. Don't know that I like it so far.
Fair play to you. Joanne.
Half the people in the chat.
It's like, I'm not that bad.
It's literally nearly everybody. You know, Australian paperbacks are super stiff. Like,
yeah.
They just
You trying to read what was the one, The Wolf and the Woodsman?
Yeah, that was so stiff. That took me so long to read because I had to crack every page too.
Mm.
That was just
Ash will go through and not pre-crack it, but he folds it in a particular way so that it has the floppiness without the actual having to crack the spine, and will keep the spine in perfect condition.
I find something satisfying about cracking a spine.
I find something satisfying about cracking my spine.
Oh dear.
I like a lived-in book.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm no longer.
Do you know, I just have to explain myself here. I'm not OCD. Well, I'm not OCD about my books. I don't know what it is, but I'm just really, really careful with my books. And so far to the fact that I have obviously my shelves in my library upstairs, and my mum and my sister and my friends would come over, but they're actually scared to land books off me because in case anything happens to them. But I don't go out of my way to give them that perception. It's just because they're all, I don't know. I don't go out of my way keeping them brand new, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It just comes naturally. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But
I have really sweaty hands, or not really sweaty hands, but sweaty hands. And I find I get staining on the bottom of my paperbacks where I hold them anyway.
Yeah.
And then they're starting to, I'll beat them around. They're fine.
Yeah. But anything,
I have greasy hands.
Oh, greasy, just sweaty.
It's just
yeah, you know the ones with like the velvety, like the paperbacks with like the kind of like rubbery velvety cover that I personally hate. The texture. The texture is bad for me.
I like the texture, but it picks up every little bit of sweat from my hand.
So bad.
I used to have a copy of the whole Tomorrow When the War Began series that were in like a metallic cover with gilded writing, and I literally wore the gilt off with the sweat from my hands.
Oh wow!
That just shows you read it a lot.
Yeah.
They came off in like one read.
Yeah.
I know.
My books don't even actually get cracked because I listen to the audiobook, and by the time I'm actually sitting down with the physical copy, I'm already like 80% through, so don't even bother. So
yeah,
even get cracked audio if it's not cracked.
Like it's like, oh, I read it, so I just move it from the unread shelf to the read shelf. That's like all that happens. And the only time it gets touched is when I pull it out to show the physical thing in one of my videos. And then the rest like hasn't even been read because I listened to the audiobook of it. Yeah.
I'm trying to find so that Mammothon haul that I did like last year, there was I think I finally got rid of Gulliver's Travel, and I just want to load it so that I can show Barb the quality that my sister returned it to me in.
Oh, I feel like I remember seeing this.
Yeah, so do I. It hurt me deeply.
My sister doesn't give me them back, and I think it's because she's worried that she's broken them or something's happened to them, and she just doesn't want to have that conversation.
I mean, fair enough. It was bad. Like, so I can't find it, but she took it away with her, and it got wet, so the spine started falling away from the actual binding of the book, and so the pages were come down. It got water stained, and then she dropped it in sand. And then she folded the spine back in front on itself, so it was completely illegible by the time it came back to me. And I was like,
"Oh, I'd have been sick."
Feels intentional.
By the time you've committed water damage to a book, it's your book now, and it's your job to replace it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Water damage.
I don't even want the same edition. It's fine.
I would have bought you a new one, Paige. No harm. I would have been so embarrassed. Like, anyway, but
she's just it's just well loved.
That's pretty loved.
I'll admit it, that's fine.
Yeah.
My friends, when they borrow my books, they're like, it's the only time I ever use a bookmark. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, normally I just fold down the pages. And then one of my friends, I'm not going to do it to a book. Actually, let me find a book. So she would grab the page, and you know how there's those women that I don't know why I'm saying only women do this, but they fold it so that like half the page is like folded, and that's like folded down. She's like, yeah, that's how I usually like mark where I'm up to. She goes, but I don't do that with your books. With your books, I pull out the one bookmark I own and I use it. And I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm fine to like dog ear, and like I can understand, you know, if people like, oh, folded it a bit too far, but like that way.
I've never seen a book done like that. Wow.
That's how my mum does it.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have a bookmark.
Paper for a bookmark before that.
Well, you see, the thing is, I have so many bookmarks in the house that when my mum comes over to land, I put a bookmark in every book, so that just in case.
Yeah.
My friend used to she never used a bookmark. I don't know why, but she would literally just memorize the number of the page she was up to.
Yes.
Wow.
I've had a friend who said they did that too.
And I'm like, I read that kind of time. How the fuck am I remember this shit?
No, and I like to see where I am. You know, I like to see exactly where, you know, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know that like alignment chart of like how people mark different pages that sometimes like goes around on Twitter. Like I once tweeted that like I think there's something wrong with people who just like memorize the page number, because like that was just like so inconceivable and fucked up to me. And I had several people who said that that's what they do, including one who insisted that's what she did, and she has ADHD. And I'm like, I forget the page number as soon as it's out of my sight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think unless I was reading it over one day, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like if I was putting it down and coming back to it the next day, I wouldn't remember, you know.
No, if it literally
No
falls
way.
off my lap and I lose my spot, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to what page number I'm up to. If I drop it, I'm like, oh fuck, and I gotta like try and find it again.
Well, let me
Sometimes
just
it's a
scroll.
neat little like, oh, that's the spot because I haven't cracked that bit yet.
Yes. The benefit of spine cracking.
Yous aren't wise. Yous aren't wise.
Just while we're on the conversation of like destroyed books, I just remembered this is like my very first copy of Frankenstein. I had
Oh
to
my
take this
God.
page.
The phrase
That's
that
bad.
It came out.
That's very pre-love.
Sorry?
That's very pre-love.
the Frankenstein's like one of your
Oh,
favorites.
yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
That reminds me of my copy of the fourth book in the series that shall not be named, which is literally my original copy from childhood is duct taped together.
Oh wow, but I think that's class. I mean, I think that's brilliant. You know, that's childhood memories, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
The Robin Hobb book
Is
has
that
been like
Robin? Oh my
annihilated.
God.
Yeah. This is how I got it from the op shop.
Wow.
I'm surprised they even put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Ugh. I've been looking for a toilet.
I went into a secondhand bookshop the other day and I was like, oh, do you have any Robin Hobb? Because I was curious. I'm trying to like collect some of the series and whatnot. And they were like, yeah, we've got hundreds. And they walked to the back of the store and they had 2 books. And they're like, what the hell? We had like 100 Robin Hobb books the other day. And I was like, yeah, people are doing like Elderling Along and Hop Along and like all this stuff. Everyone's like starting to read Robin Hobb now. It's really popular. And they're like, oh, so I'll stop telling people not to leave me Robin Hobb books now. And I was like, yeah, you want those. They're going to sell real quick.
Yeah, it's quite rare over here to find a Robin Hood book in a charity shop, like it's or a Brandon Sander. You know that you just don't find them. Do you know what I mean?
Whereas they used to be Robin Hobb at least used to be everywhere in secondhand shops to the point that it was like a Dan Brown. They would not.
Yeah, it's always Dan Brown. Yeah.
Now it's like the what are they called? The one with the baby brain moment here, the one with the vampires in it. That everyone
Morganville?
Twilight?
Vampire Academy?
Yeah, Twilight.
Twilight.
Yeah.
I was already thinking about Twilight because I know that like there have been places where like they've gotten so many donated copies of 50 Shades of Grey that like they're having to be pulped.
Yeah.
Like you walk into any secondhand bookshop or any op shop in Newcastle, and I guarantee you the 4 books that I could find would be a Dan Brown, 50 Shades of Grey, one of the Twilight books, and something from Jodi Picoult. They would be the 4 things you
Yeah, Jodi Picoult's very popular.
secondhand bookshop.
Well, I'm actually under you. Sorry. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
So what's our next prompt page?
Next prompt.
Next
Then-
prompt.
I'm so sad that I didn't get to decorate this with labia to be able to pull it out. But, you know, priorities. Priorities. But that was the original intention of pulling it out of the box. Number 3 is... Fuck. Placenta pills. Read a book that's questionable in taste.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm so excited for people to see the book I'm reading for this. Because
Oh my God.
I literally went and found the most questionable graphic novel I could that also hit 4 other prompts in this readathon. And I'm specifically reading just for this readathon, and I'm so excited for people to see it tomorrow. I want to say it now, but it's going to be even funnier when people see it tomorrow.
All right, we're tuning in for Krystal's video whenever it goes live.
Yeah.
I had no idea this even existed, and then I found it and was like, I have to fucking read that. Like,
I'm so concerned now.
it's giving me what was that one that Gavin read? The Dick Swords?
Dick Fight Island.
Dick Fight Island. It's giving me those vibes, but like
that's what I thought you were gonna say when you were like a graphic novel. I'm like, that was a manga, so
no. It's just giving me those vibes.
So not so for words are hard. So it will be running for the month of June, but there are a few ways that you can change it to work if you need to change it. So if you want to start a week early, you can go into preterm labor. If you want to finish it early, you can have a C-section. And if you randomly need to stop throughout the month, you can have an emergency C-section, or just have a natural birth and do the whole month. So there's that one. Oh, I'm so excited.
So am I, can't wait. Like, I've never been a co-host on anything in my whole entire life. So this is like the best day of my life. I'm just letting you know.
I'm so happy to have you guys on board for this round. Like, I just love you all to bits, and just I know that it's just going to be out of chaos. Oh, Barb, your readathon mini brain has ceased. Do you want to talk about dates for 48?
Okay.
Is that what I'm doing? Yes, that's.
Yeah, so I've just announced a off your shelf reading challenge, which is basically just where we will read books from our shelf, and it's your game, your rules. My game is that I get one pre-order per month and one save for books that I don't read, and then I unhaul the rest. But there's a Discord channel where there's going to be TBR games every month, which will sort of make you read from your shelf. There are going to be NetGalley bingo events. There's going to be a readathon, hopefully August, September time, and it's going to run for the next 18 months, so right through from June until the end of 2023. But obviously you don't have to participate. You can dip in and out. You can do whatever you want. Your game, your rules. And yeah, that's about it. It's going to be very exciting because I am 370 unread books strong at the moment, and something needs to give. So if anyone wants to join in, you're more than welcome, because I like to be friends with everybody. So yeah. That's about it.
That number made me feel panicky.
Yeah, it made me feel panicky, Aaron. Yeah, and I had to count them.
I want to click my chapter and figure out my number.
My goal is to get mine to under 350 by the end of the year.
Yay.
And I'm currently at 364.
Good girl. Good girl.
This is going to be perfect.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, so essentially you're not reading to zero. There's a reading to zero challenge that Jacqueline does that I follow, and she ran hers over the last year, but it was reading your TBR down to zero. So it's not essentially that credit to Jacqueline, because I'm like, how am I reading 370 in a year and a half? That's not happening. But it's essentially just buy yourselves books if you want, because like I'm still going to go into charity shops and buy like a tenner's worth of books, so it's all good, but it's just being more, I don't know, more mindful that you have, like, say I reorganized my shelves the other night, and I put it all into color preference, and they look up, I absolutely love them now. But you see, every time, like, there was books that I forgot that I even had, and there was books that I was like, oh my god, I'm actually dying to read that, and you know what, like, I haven't, because they're obviously sitting up there. So it's just, I don't know, being more mindful, I guess.
So after I film my alphabet challenge that you tagged me in, I am going to be reorganizing my bookshelf, my standalones, in publication date order.
Ooh,
so
when
I pick a book off that shelf, I literally pick the oldest and I work my way through, because I keep going for like the new shit that I've like just bought.
Yeah.
So, I did have it in alphabetical order, but then I was like, well, that's not fair when I do a alphabet challenge.
Yeah.
So organize my reading room and I put it on there with absolutely no rhyme or reason. I have no idea where any books are on this shelf.
Yeah, me too.
Ready to film that alphabet challenge, and then after I film it, I'm going to put it in publication date order because I'm just like, that's just going to be the new thing that I'm going to try. And
yeah.
Are you filming this pre or post, baby?
The alphabet challenge?
Yeah.
I'm filming it this weekend.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to be like heavily pregnant, like 37 weeks pregnant, trying to find books on a shelf with baby brain. It's going to be funny.
Are you timing it?
You should put a disclaimer in at the start to say no one was harmed in the making of this video.
I just keep waiting for the day that I'm mid-filming or mid-live and I go into labor. Like, I'm just expecting it to just happen at this point. Like,
Shut up.
I've about it so much, but
I would be sick, Krystal. Oh my God,
I
I'd be
had Grace and Hicks contractions yesterday for like a really long time, and I was like, if I go into labor and I can't be a part of my own live baby shower, shit. Like,
don't try this at home.
yes.
So one of the reasons I wanted you to mention it is because I'm also going to try and do 75% of my own TBR for Not Safe Workathon, and then 25% is going to be Kindle and or audiobooks, because I'm hoping to read nothing but smut or romance for this round.
Heck yeah.
But I don't own a fuck ton of that, so I have to give myself a little bit of leeway. But basically, I'm going to catch up on Katie Robert. I'm going to read the Bromance Book Club, and I'm just here for all the shit.
Can I suggest this book?
Yeah, Sophie, like, I haven't dived into that yet. I'm worried after watching Steph from Novelty Corner's deep dive.
Yeah.
You know how she was saying to us the other day that she's like, nah, I'm not going to start that yet because, you know, I'm going to fall down a rabbit hole. And then she fell down the rabbit hole and has read the entirety of her back work in like a week.
Well, I'm planning on reading it in the 72 hours in the Smut Den that Rye is hosting. And I think that it's just going to create a giant rabbit hole of like smut reading while brain capacity is nothing post-baby.
Sounds good.
Oh, there's worse things you can be doing. Brilliant.
It's a time. I'm so excited. You'll have to have me on speed dial on this weekend being like, I'm filming. Fuck.
I'll just be on live with you as I film it. You can laugh at me when my water breaks.
Sounds good. I'm here for that.
I'm trying to avoid the carpeted areas in my house because I'm so afraid I'm going to dive into the carpet.
Oh, no.
I do believe
get them cleaned.
it out. It's not that dramatic.
Oh, I know that. I'm just
No.
I actually have to tell you, so they say to us that as you get more and more pregnant, you have weird dreams. Well, last night I dreamt that I birthed an alligator.
Oh my God.
I went into labor and then they were like, oh my God, Krystal's iron's too low. We can't do this. She's going to have an emergency C-section. They cut me open and they're like, here's your baby. And they pull out an alligator with teeth. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? Like, why am I imagining birthing an alligator?
Was it definitely an alligator and not a crocodile?
I love how that's your question.
Oh.
It's the first thought I had.
Erin, if
How did I know
should
that
we
was
have
the
a
first
should
thought
we
you
birth an
had?
alligator?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, dearie.
This is just how
Okay,
I think.
that's not okay, Krystal. That is not okay.
I'm just so proud.
That's
Sorry,
that's
not sorry.
That vibe we're going for.
Mhm.
Do you want me to reveal the prompt for water breaking? considering we were just talking about it?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So for water breaking, it is read a book that you'll think you'll be gushing over.
Oh, Belter. That is so good. I just love that.
Look, my entire TBR is hopefully going to be that.
Something
funny I was
Mm.
telling my mum, I'm like, yeah, so I've got lives tonight. Like, we're going on. It's this Not Safe for Workathon, and it's the crowning round, and da-da-da-da. And I was like, it's really ironic because I conceived my child during Not Safe for Workathon initial round, and now I'm birthing the child in the Not Safe for Workathon crowning round. And she goes, oh, and you'll actually be crowning. Ha, 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 that's so funny. I'm like, yes, Mum, that's the point. That's why it's funny.
That was the intent.
Mums are so much fun, aren't they? Do you not think?
Yes.
Oh dear.
But if people don't want to, you don't have to read smart for that prompt though. You can read anything you want that you'll like talk about. But it's just ironic if it's gushing.
Yeah. I gave 2 up. Like these prompts are made to be stretched.
It's a bit of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge scenario.
I love how
I
you
didn't
said
even-
it makes me stretch. Like, is that the most labor-induced stroke ever? Or
Also that there was a little hand movement with it. Hi, Mom.
I mean, girls, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm actually giving birth right now.
It just fits in with annihilation. Read a book that will stretch your mind.
Hey.
that's the only prompt I don't know what to read for.
What about a memoir or a non-fiction or something?
Yeah.
Or like
No one,
You don't have the brain
I know,
capacity for that.
no. Something out of your comfort zone, maybe. I
Or
don't
an
know.
anthology of First Nation speculative fiction.
In case you're
interesting suggestions there.
You could read something like Persepolis that's like
The graphic novel
novel?
memoir.
that memoir.
Or you could read a tall short story that's just mind bendy.
Oh, you could read Ponies by
Oh, that one was fucked.
someone. Yeah, it's incredibly short. It's like 10 pages.
It is fucked.
Very weird and fucked up.
Okay,
Ugh.
I'll keep it on my mind.
Yeah.
That's true. Like if you've got like a romance or something, that's a good way.
out of your comfort zone, maybe, because that would make you sort of something.
Just
I don't know.
dipping a toe out of your comfort zone. Like maybe like a hard smut thing that you wouldn't necessarily go for. Like monster smut.
I've read 10 books in the Blue Alien series in the last 2 months. Like my toes dipped, my whole body's in that section.
I'm so excited. The 2
Did
eggplants.
you say monster smut?
Yeah. Wasn't think of anything at all.
I mean, Erin just has her whole bookshelves right beside her here, doesn't she?
I literally only my recently bought TBR, and a few library books. So the main bookshelves are over there. My main TBR is in my bedroom. Here it's just books that I recently bought to be do I want to do a haul? But they're all interesting because I only buy cool books, basically.
Yes. Does the graphic novel work that you were mentioning earlier that's kind of fucked up?
Definitely
No.
not. I mean, I feel like I need to tell people now, but then it's not going to be as funny when people watch it tomorrow.
No,
but-
It's fine. No, hold it. We'll watch it tomorrow. We're ready.
Okay. All right.
Does anyone know? Should I be concerned?
I'm concerned.
Oh,
I'm
I heard
concerned.
about this one. Yeah, apparently it's actually quite sweet and good. Weirdly, even though it is it's minotaur milking, and a woman takes a job milking. It's minotaurs, right? But anyway, like there's
like half men,
semen,
half
bull, yeah. And so she milks the male milk. It is from the male minotaurs, but it's apparently like she thinks it's like she's worried that it's going to be like a form of sex work, and she's like not sure if she wants to get into sex work, but it's actually like weirdly like respectful and consensual, and apparently it has like some interesting things to say. I haven't read it, but I know like a couple of people that I watch have.
I'm so intrigued now, but also so afraid.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
Because I'm afraid as to why I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah,
I'm also intrigued.
I really have my mind already stretched by the amount of alien porn I've been reading to even classify or think about reading Minotaur milking. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's because it works as Viagra, so that's why there's a market for the Minotaur semen.
Wow, that would totally stretch my mind. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we really put a lot of thought into this plot for what I assume is like erotica.
Yeah. But again, apparently it is surprisingly quite thoughtful and good.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm just finding all the segues to the prompts and I'm low-key loving it.
Like, don't wait for us.
So when we were talking about milking, leaky tits, read a book from a publisher or author that's milking the industry, and hopefully not their dick, but if you read a J. Krystal, that will also work.
It's funny because that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, what can I do this for this? I was like, J. Krystal was the first thing that came to my mind, and I need to read Empire of the Vampire because it hits so many other prompts for like half the other readathons I'm doing. So I'm like, it works. It works.
I refused to even purchase it because I knew if I bought it, I would probably read it and I would probably kind of like it, and I don't even want to. I know myself. Copies. I will like it.
2 copies. I got 2 special editions, and I didn't buy either of them because I bought one, and then they turned around and said, "Sorry, we've had to cancel your special edition. Here, you can have this other one with a free tote bag that's not actually a special edition." And I said, "Fuck you! I'm not giving you my business." And then 2 people bought me special editions, knowing that I wanted to read them. So now I have like the Australian sheet, like red version that's signed, and then I have the UK
the next one
edition. Yeah. And I'm just like, look, I'm not mad, like thank you, but now I've got 2 copies and I look like this person that went and bought all these special editions of Empire of the Vampire.
I love the Nevernight series, but can very much acknowledge how much of a fuckwit he is. And so I am like, I don't want to commit to the fuckwit, but I know if I read it, I will enjoy it, and I will want to read the whole series. I'm just not touching it.
Yes. And yes, Ali Mae, that is the Blackwell situation.
Yeah.
That is how Ali and I met, actually, is the Blackwells fucked me over and gave me a $5 gift card, so I gave it to Ali Mae to use. Because I was like, I don't want to support Blackwells anymore. You can have my voucher.
Just an order on me too, actually. A pre-order. I pre-ordered something, and then like the day it should have shipped and released, they just were like, "Sorry, that's cancelled."
Yeah, sorry, we don't have enough stock for that. Like that's exactly what they did. Yeah, like, there's this like alternate option which is more expensive.
Yeah,
they didn't even offer me an alternate. They just said your order's been cancelled. Good luck. Here's your money.
Yeah.
Well, I just had to nip off to collect a pre-order from Amazon at the door. This is very light and fluffy. It's not erotica. It's not anything. I just had to have it. Lovers.
Yay!
I love the cover.
Good.
I think the cover's different though, isn't it? Yeah.
I think I prefer that to them sitting on the suitcases.
Matches the colours.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you two, Vibey.
Wow. I'm reading this weekend for my birthday vlog. So I'm going to read Beach Read, You and Me on Vacation, and Book Lovers in the one weekend vlog from tomorrow. So I'm very excited.
Oh, is it just You and Me on Vacation? Or I heard a rumor that one of her books at least has a different ending depending on which version you read.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's you and me on vacation. It's you and me on vacation. I haven't read it yet, but yeah, it's different ending. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's a different name as well. There's two different names for that book as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The market's really that different that you have to do a whole different ending and a whole title for the book. I mean,
it's very different than the Ice Planet Barbarians. When they released the new special edition, they removed a whole section out of it because of the
that's sad.
Trigger warning scene.
That's different. These released at the same time in just two
different random.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they were different times. I don't know why I thought they were
no.
The US version, The People We Meet on Vacation, has a different ending to the UK version, You and Me on Vacation, but they're otherwise the same book.
But how can you have two completely different endings? That's just
it's random. Yeah, I'm going to read.
People could tell that it was different.
Yeah, I'm going to read that one at the weekend, as I said, and then I'm going to look it up online and see, if it's drastically different or if it's just a bit different, because, I'm intrigued, really. I'm interested.
But it affects the way the Happy Ever After plays out. I believe. It's enough that it's a plot difference, not just choices in the way it's written.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like the difference between the movie and the book of My Sister's Keeper. They killed the different sister.
Yeah.
It's like, why was this necessary?
Now I need both copies. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I'm feel salty though that the book, it does. People We Meet on Vacation as the US name. They don't meet on vacation. It just doesn't happen. They were friends already. They go on vacations together.
That's random, isn't it?
Did
you enjoy it though?
Do a baby shower game?
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put on the screen 12 faces. In the comments, and for my lovely co-hosts, please let me know whether it is porn or if it is in labor.
Are we doing them one at a time or all at once?
I can only draw it all at once.
Okay.
So go across the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you guys want to put it in either the chat on the YouTube or in the private chat, feel free. Or just say your guesses.
I would like to debate. Thank you.
So Paige, I actually had this game at my real life baby shower. So I'm gonna opt out because I know the answers. But I'm really excited to see how bad everybody does. At my baby shower, surprisingly, the girls did better than the boys.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time in the porn, the point is they're convincing the male gaze that they're having an emotion that they're not actually having. So
yeah.
The baby shower that I went to and found this game, I won. I was the only one that got them all. I got 11 out of 12. So yeah.
Do you have the other 3, Paige, as well?
No, I've only got that.
Do you want me to send them to you so we can play them tonight?
Sure, if you want to.
The other ones is boobs or butts.
I've got beer or baby. Yeah.
And then boy or girl. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind. I also have Kahoot set up to be able to.
Don't worry, we'll just do the porn or labor one. It's the funniest anyway.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, the night. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Rory. Thanks for joining us at a really awkward time.
I was not expecting this now, to be fair.
Zoom.
Let me see if I can.
People.
I'll go a little.
Are they not just all porn?
Yeah, they all look like porn, don't they?
I wrote number 2 is definitely porn.
Yeah. Like that is 100% porn. Yes.
Number 4, I think, is labor.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
You spoiled it.
the funny thing is, people can totally like pause, go back,
I
watch, put all the answers in the chat, and then like come back.
Number 4 looks like she's doing a poo.
Which is exactly what labor is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to look like a poo. It's labor.
I feel like the one that's black and white, like she's not looking at the camera enough for it to be porn. Like
The other thing that I have to ask, when they take these photographs of women in labor, are these actual women in labor, or are these paid actors pretending they're in labor, and hence it's not different from porn? It's basically
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
all
think
kind
that's
of-
deeply.
Too much thoughts gone into that. But I take your point.
Alright.
Like some of these, like I kind of feel like they look like a stock photo of like labor. So it's not someone who's actually in labor, it's someone who's miming labor for a stock photo.
And if you're miming labor, like so many porn stars just look in pain. So same shit.
Yeah. So like I keep being inclined to think the ones that like look less in pain are actually labor because they're just faking it for a stock photo.
Yeah.
All right, so what if we go like, what's all your votes for 1?
Porn.
Yeah.
yeah, I know the answer, so I'm not guessing.
I didn't see the answers, so.
No, I know them because I had the same game at my baby shower.
Oh.
She looks kind of blissed out, so I think porn for the first one.
Yeah. The second one looks like she's having a good time, whatever she's doing. I
Some
mean,
people have a good time in labor. It's not. It's a potential option.
It's not all bad, guys. It's not all bad.
All right, so 1 is porn.
yeah, not that. Yeah.
What about number 2?
She's just having
Porn.
fun.
It looks like porn to me.
Yeah. Same.
Amy's thinking porn. Merb, do you think it's labor or porn? I take it your 4 are porn, so the rest are not, but just to confirm. Joanne's thinking 2 is porn.
How many times will we say porn during this live?
Probably enough for me to get demonetized.
I was going to say enough for Paige to get demonetized.
That's what the inside's for, right?
Yeah. So, fun fact, number 2 is labor.
Oh my god.
It's just too much of a well set up shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone needs to put her hair out of the way. Her hair's annoying me.
Oh, sorry. Joe was saying the first one and then the second one labor.
Well done, John.
All right, number 3.
Oh my god. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah.
It's the
What are we
makeup
thinking?
that's really selling it for me.
Yeah.
No one wears that much makeup in labor.
I mean, I've watched a bit of the old One Born Every Minute, and some of them do a full face. I don't understand why, but they do sometimes. But like the lighting in particular on her face feels very porny. Like,
Yeah.
well staged.
And you'd be right. It is porn for number 3.
Yeah, she's deep in there. Oof.
What do we think for number 4?
She looks like she's in the
Labor.
shower. Yeah, labor for me.
This
It's
one I
either
think is
labor
too
or
well lit.
bad porn.
Like the lighting feels like stock photo rather than porn to me. I'm like mainly going off the lighting at this point that I feel like, and also whether or not they have tension between the brows.
Chat, what do you guys think?
Terrible porn I've watched.
Why is my screen still doing that?
I feel like with all of these, we're just picking between, like, is this person miming labor or are they miming an orgasm?
That is the question.
They're all miming.
Yeah.
There's only acting.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop my screen for 2 seconds and then try and get it so that the answers don't keep fucking popping up every other day. But no, it's not going to. Love that. That's all right.
I think it's
No
not
biggie.
popping up enough that it's like actually able to be read though.
Okay. Well, like I don't have the answers written, so I'm like, I need to look at the cheat sheet to be able to do it. Or just, say what I think because I'm always right.
Well, you did get 11 out of 12 page, so who's the real winner here?
Actually, can I, if I go like that and then, okay, haha, I've solved my problem. I just remove it for a second while I quickly check the answer and then go back to it. Excellent. There we go. All right. What were your votes for number 4? Sorry.
Labor.
Labor. Yeah, I'm going labor.
Correct.
Yay!
All right, number 5.
100% that is a stock photo of labor. Like, that is a stock photo of labor. That is not porn.
Yeah, I think that's labor as well.
Their cheeks are like way too flushed.
Yeah.
Oh, Kari, you
Also,
muted.
like...
Fuck, sorry. So I was just putting something in a private chat for you, which I feel like we can do next.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So what are our votes, chat? What are you guys thinking? It's always hard with like a 20-second delay for the chat as well.
Well, when are we up to number?
This is number 5.
Number.
Oh.
I'm thinking labor.
It's labor. It's a stock photo. I feel in my heart that's a stock photo.
Yeah, me too. I was
What
also
are
like,
you thinking?
Oh, my labor hurts.
Get it out of me. Get this thing out.
The miracle of birth.
You'd be right with your stock photo of labor.
Yay.
So number 5 is labor. Number 6.
Is also giving me stock photo vibes, but also that face is way more porn face than labor face, in my opinion.
It looks like the photo of the one that came in our birthing class last weekend, so I'm going to have to say labor.
It does look very stock photo, so in that regard, labor is the go. But that's like very, very porn face.
Yeah, her expression reads more porn to me, but I think that is like a plastic pool. Like, I think she's sitting in a pool, so I think it's a picture of a water birth.
Yeah.
I was like, is that a weird, like, I mean, like, there are weird plasticky blue couches in porn, but I kind of, I think it's labor. I think it's a photo of someone.
Blue couches, love it.
People do porn of like them being on their kids' toys that are like the plastic couch things that they put in their children and do homemade porn on them.
I don't think this is homemade though, because it's too well lit.
Stuff right
there. So number 6 is labor.
Woo.
Not porn on a funky blue chair. All right, number 7.
That's also so well lit. It looks airbrushed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go labor, I'm gonna say labor.
She does look like she's taking it up the arse.
Oh,
Yes, she does. We are so going to get Paige demonetized. I'm sorry, Paige.
No worries. It's no worries at all. I'm not
Perfect.
$5 off my first paycheck at all. It's fine.
The funny thing about it is, what did we expect doing a readathon called Not Safe for Work? Like,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I think it is higher budget porn because it's well lit, but the color grading on it is not stock photo color grading. It's got like an interesting kind of color grade done.
Where like into this Erin is getting, she's so analytical.
I'm getting forensic in here.
Magazine
I
doesn't
sit here
porn
cross-legged,
is the
but I've
vibe.
got an exercise ball, so it's impossible. God, and I can't even cross my legs because my belly's in the way. God damn it.
Oh.
I'm not sure what thoughts, but
About
oh, excellent.
About what?
About her looking like she's taking up the art.
Oh, yeah.
that is a
and
moment of anal penetration.
You'd probably be right because it is porn.
Yes.
Number 8.
Their face just
I
looks
wish I
too
could
similar. Like, it has to be porn again. It's
the eye makeup
O.
is giving
They
porn.
make that O with their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh my God.
Right?
That is a money shot. She's waiting for a money shot. That is like, come on my face. That is like the awkward part of the end where like it takes a little bit longer than everyone expects for him to come, and so like she's just like sitting there, eyes like closed but like peeking every so often, and like this guy's just like jerking off. It's always like hilarious to me. Like it just like it's very funny to watch people like just like sort of wait for a guy to jerk off onto someone's face.
I'm just loving that if someone literally jumped onto this live,
yeah, I know. No.
what the actual fuck is going on? Because Paige is like, we're going to wait a few minutes before I start explaining what this readathon is about so that no one comes in confused. People are going to be confused all night, Paige. You just
Yes, that is. She's acting like she's looking forward to getting come on. And like there's the tension that like makes it seem like it might be labor is just because she's had to wait like too long now and it feels awkward.
Fear of a bit of stray in eye.
Yeah. She's like, I've got the mouth open wide so you can aim for the mouth, but he's definitely going to come in my eye and it's going to get stuck in the false lashes. And
oh my God. I hope my mum or my sister does not come onto this live.
happy baby shower.
Or my brother-in-law. He's 9.
Oh.
He watches all of my YouTube videos. He's so excited. He wants to be a YouTuber. If he jumped on right now, oh my God.
I'm dying. Oh, you guys are right. It is porn.
It had to be porn.
It has to be. Even if it wasn't, Erin's description has convinced me otherwise.
The answer's wrong. It's porn.
All right. Ooh, what's number 9?
She looks like she's on the doing a poop, so I'm going to say labor.
Yeah.
Also, I
Also,
love how you know so many people's poop faces, Barb.
Don't know. I just you know what it's like. She just looks like shiz.
I'm getting very forensic again, but it looks like she's on white sheets and like, I mean, like it could be rotated, the angle and everything, but I feel like it looks like white sheets with like a yellow wall that is like very much like a hospital type wall. It's also very well lit again.
It's very well lit, and it almost looks like she's doing the like the breathing exercises.
Yeah, the breathing, yeah.
Yeah.
My mum said to me, she goes, when you go into labor, they're going to tell you to pant, and you have to pant like a dog. And she's like, do it now, practice. And I'm like, Mum, I'm not panting like a dog down the phone.
I thought they told you not to do that anymore because the whole point was to like put your effort into actually like shitting, not into doing anything else.
And the thing is, if you pant like a dog, it actually leads to you to become more hypoxic. So you actually like struggle to breathe more. So it's actually not great.
Like focus on the push, don't focus on nothing else.
The only time they want you to do those kind of breaths is when the head is like partially out and they want you to slowly push so that you get less tearing. So there's like 5 minutes of labor where you actually want to do like the breaths. The rest is literally just like get the fuck through it.
Yeah, and I mean like most of the however many hours it's going to take is literally just like meditation breathing so that you can deal with the pain.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, and you guys would be right. Number 9 is labor. All right, number 10.
Krystal, are you allowed to take your inhalers in with you?
What was that? Sorry, Bob?
Are you allowed to take inhalers in with you? Because, like, if I ever got pregnant and you're talking about all this breathing, I literally can't breathe on my own without inhalers. So, I mean, what would I do?
You can take whatever you want in there. But they'll have oxygen on standby if you start having asthma.
Be like, no, sorry, I can't.
Access denied.
Access denied. Baby's not coming today.
I would say number 10 is porn.
Yeah, I would say porn. Yeah. She's having too much fun, isn't she? She looks like she's enjoying herself.
She's also pretending.
Like hospital white sheets. They're like bed porn white sheets.
I just think it's too poorly lit for a stock photo,
but also you would never film labor from that angle. I feel like that's very much a like male angle.
That's like an on top view.
Yeah. On top of you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a POV type one.
Yeah, exactly.
10 is porn. Just waiting. Here we go. Because you're correct.
Yay.
Yes.
All right, number 11.
This is labor.
I have to say labor because she's not facing the camera.
Yeah,
she's on labor.
I don't even know if it's labor. To me, it almost looks like she's like looking at the baby, and the baby's like just cropped out of shot.
Yeah.
Like it's always labor. It's like birth and the afterbirth at best.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fact that it's black and white makes me think that this is someone's like, oh yeah, this is my loving, beautiful birth video, just like the miracle of birth, kind of shit. And this is
up the ass.
Oh dear.
I would say 11 is labor and 12 is porn. They would be my 2 final guesses.
Yeah, me too. 11.
I agree.
11 labor, 12 porn. Yeah.
All right, chat. Do you want to put your guesses for 12 and then we'll reveal both? And
I did
then
not see this porn.
We might
labor than porn.
Sprint because my dinner just arrived.
Yeah.
After the actually reading tonight. Nah, Anthony just got home. I should probably go say hi to him. So yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, and I have to go back to work, so I'll be in the comments. So. No, that's okay. I'll stay on until this is over, and then when the sprint goes, I'll just come off, sure, and I'll be in the comments then. Okay.
Beautiful.
All right.
I still have some more revealing.
Yay!
Not of my own body, just of props. 12 is porn, and you are absolutely correct.
Yay.
The final ones
are 2 is the real twist here, because like
labor and I don't know which one I got wrong. I can't remember now. It wasn't 2. I definitely knew that was labor.
Yeah,
I've seen porn like that.
Yeah, I was like, is this one I've actually watched? Because it feels familiar.
Okay, I wasn't actually planning on doing sprints, and then Ash was like, you might want to have like a sprint because with dinner. I was like, oh yeah, that
I mean, you can shove food in your face on live. We don't care. But
I mean, I know. But let's see.
It doesn't hurt us to get some read again.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Especially considering I need to I'm so far behind.
How long do we want to go for?
How long do you need to eat dinner? And how many more prompts do we have left to review?
A decent amount. We've done 6 out of 30, but we can speed through them.
Yeah. I would say 30 minutes. Do you reckon that's enough for you to eat?
Yeah.
Does that work for peeps?
Okay, well, I'll take the opportunity to say good night to you, and I'm only starting my day, so yeah. Yay! I will be in the comments and love you, and thank you so much for letting me co-host. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Right. Amy got 10 right. Thanks. Always helpful.
I've just seen too much bad porn where the women look genuinely in pain.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's what happens when you take a dick up the ass.
So it's not really baby shout, but it's the closest thing I could find that was adorable. So that's what we're going with. So if you're ready, we'll start the halfers and see you back in a min.
See you soon. I'm going to go eat.
And see you back. Yay! All right. Talk soon. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
How is everyone?
Good.
How did you read in or whatever you did go?
I didn't read a single page.
Neither.
I spoke with Anthony. I ate an ice block, and then I watched TikTok videos.
Sounds good. Sounds like the way to be.
Did we lose someone else, or am I just going crazy?
Just Barb.
Okay.
Yeah, there was 6 of us.
I don't know why it just looked like less now that I came back.
I know. I thought the same thing when I came back. I was like, is everything okay? But yes. Hello. Hello.
Better late than never.
So do go back and watch the start later because it was wild.
Oh yeah.
It
The
was
start
chaos.
got page demonetized.
I haven't actually checked. We'll see. All right. So do you want a couple more prompts?
Yeah.
So no reading had a complete excellent. 36 pages of mouse, very nice. And hello. All right. So next prompt is going to be a self-care prompt, which is parental leave. Do something for yourself. So nice self-care. There are some self-cares and then some actual reading prompts. So make it nice and easy. So there's that one. And then I'm missing one icon, but I'm not sure what. There are 6 little shapes. Let's have a look. And we've got these ones. These were the biggest pain in my asses to make. But this is first trimester, start a new series. So those are the 6 little icons. And
just what we need to do when we're all in the middle of 20,000 series. Start a new one.
I know.
We were all going to do it anyway, so
Yeah.
Might as well just encourage it.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you also have second trimester, which is to read a series continuation. So I got you covered. Or I've now cannot find the one that I need.
Let me guess. Third trimester, maybe?
How did you know? Funnily enough, I found 4th instead.
You found
the 4th. I found that first. Third trimester, read a book in a series that you're almost done with. So, yeah, go, Krystal.
No, I was just going to ask. I am on book 10 of 19 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series, but it is the furthest along in any series that I have ever been in my life. Can I count that?
Of course.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So these are Not Safe for Workathon round 5, I think, which is the crowning round, and it's all pregnancy-related prompts and happening next month. I will have a video go out tomorrow that is all of this in. I mean, it's still not coherent because it's me, but yeah, not in live form.
Yeah.
And then some of the co-hosts are releasing announcements with what they're planning on reading for said prompts.
Am I doing that? No.
You don't know. You are making a
I'll make a TBR.
Yeah.
It's definitely not coming out tomorrow. But.
No.
Mine's only coming out tomorrow because I decided to randomly film it tonight, and it was either bring out the Not Safe Safer Workathon potential TBR or do my bookshelf reorganization video. And I was like, I feel like it's a TBR video kind of day.
That sounds good.
Sense.
We also have 4th trimester, which is to read a children's book.
Which I'll get plenty of soon.
Okay. See you soon. Do you want me to pick out a particular icon or just pick out one at random?
Random.
Random.
Random? So, another self-care one. Pregnancy cravings, fulfill the snack attack.
I'm so excited for Cheetos.
I'm definitely just going to have some chocolate or something.
You know what I'm probably actually going to do for that, which is actually really funny, is I'm going to fulfill the thing I have craved the most through pregnancy that I haven't been able to eat, which is sushi. Because I'm due in the middle of June. So the second this baby is out of me, Anthony is bringing me sushi, and I'm going to fulfill a snack attack and just like devour sushi.
Yeah.
That's like one of my co-workers, all she was craving her whole pregnancy was Mackey's Big Shakes. Not meant to have. And literally rolled out of the hospital, went through the Macca's drive-through to get a Big Shake.
That's the way to do it. Noise. Hello.
I haven't done a Sudoku since high school.
Me neither.
My math teacher used to give us one at the start of every math lesson. That was like how we started our math lesson.
Cute. I did some, not last night, but the night before at the hospital. And whenever I asked like for help, the old man would turn his head towards us, like he could hear what was happening. So like I just like do it and then be like, okay, I'm stuck. And he'd like turn his head and then I'd like find a number to help. And I was like, oh, look at him go. Aww. And then he woke up. So it was much better. But he's also slightly traumatized from doing Sudokus because he had COVID and all he could do was Sudokus. And he's gotten into hospital and he said to mum, he's like, I'm never doing another fucking Sudoku again. Sorry, I don't know if it was like trauma that was helping him come out from whatever. And that's why he responded. Yeah. It was cute.
If he needs another puzzle to get into, if he has like a smartphone or iPad or whatever, not words, I've been playing that a lot. That's KNOT words. It's like really weird, like, and sometimes kind of difficult puzzle.
Like 5 or 6 letters, and you have to try and get as many words out of the letters.
No, it's like there are set answers. It's basically, it's like a crossword, but like different sections of it you get the letters for, and you sort of have to like work out what order they go in to make all of these different
words. These are the ones where you like just get the numbers for the alphabet, basically, but they're randomized.
No, this is like you get the letters, but you don't get like a full word's worth of letters. You get the letters from like different pieces of words that interconnect. Like the end product looks like a crossword, but you get letters for like different parts of it, and then you have to like sort of like rearrange them to work out how to make the puzzle.
I used to live for the ones that were basically like 1 through 26, but it randomized the letters to the numbers. Every box had a number, but you just had to like look at the combos of like doubles and how did it all fit together to like figure out what letters were what numbers so that you could fill in the crossword. I used to live for those.
I've just downloaded Not Words and I'm gonna hate you because I'm doing it. So.
Maybe I should download it.
It's been like it absorbs a lot of my time as well, because like it will usually take me like 15 to 20 minutes to solve like the harder ones, because like some of them get really hard, and you're like, oh, I don't know how could anyone solve this, and then like you'll like get the one little bit that's like, this is the key to it, and then it all falls into place and you feel so good. But before you find that part, it's like, oh fuck, how can anyone solve this? This is ridiculously hard.
Ellie Mae, I do not like you jinxing me.
I mean, I didn't even think of that as a possibility. But
my due date is the 10th, so they won't let me go that far.
No.
So I will definitely have had the baby by the end of the readathon, whether it be naturally or by induction. Wait, is induction a prompt?
What?
Is induction a prompt?
Surely it was a prompt.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I think I changed it out.
Oh.
No, I changed it out.
Oh, sorry, baby's kicking me in the bladder.
Oh.
Induction. What would be a good prompt for induction?
Bonus prompt we're throwing on Krystal last minute.
Forced read or something like that. I don't know.
Oh no, I just had a stunning idea. It's a secret prompt and it doesn't come out till the 25th of June.
Why the 25th?
Because that's my forced induction date if I don't.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Like right at the end of the month, we're gonna throw it on you last minute.
There you go, guys.
No one gets a prompt until right at the end, and then you get a random crazy prompt right at the end, and you got to sort it out.
Figure out which book to fit it, and you cannot use any of the books you've previously read for the readathon.
Oh, that's extra evil. I like that.
This isn't in my announcement video. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Just throw it out on Twitter. Just like,
to be fair, it's not in mine either. Just throw it out on Twitter and be like, you've got a Twitter page for it, so.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what the prompt is yet.
Yeah, people can't prepare for it anyway. That's the point.
Yeah,
you can't prepare.
We're just changing pages readathon, like mid-readathon.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I like it.
Planned induction. This is things are going wrong and we've gone for too long. Better reduce. We're not making plans.
My boss as she left tonight, she was like, "Night, Krystal, have a good weekend. Don't go into labor." And I was like, "Thank you very much." Because they're like, "We need you to work until the 26th of May. You're not allowed to go into labor before then." I'm like,
no pressure.
Can't make any promises. Baby's coming, baby's gonna come.
There's always a little bit of push at like this stage where you're like in the last couple of weeks where everyone's like, please keep cooking a little bit longer. That would
Yeah. Yes, so next prompt.
Life and Gas. Read a funny book.
This is also going to be my random
secret book that we'll find out tomorrow.
It hits so many prompts for this readathon, so people can feel free to steal it. It hits like 7 prompts.
Excellent.
I'm very curious now what it is.
Now that I've sold it, it's probably like not even that funny.
And yeah, so either like for Cluedo, these are going to replace my Cluedo prompts for next month. And I'm not going to have any choice in the kind of pregnancy that I have, but people can feel free to choose the pregnancy they want to have. And it might contain.
A natural one? Do you have to have a natural one?
No.
No.
Right. I don't have. I'll probably just do a natural birth, provided nothing else changes in my life semi-rapidly, which would be great. But the prompts is up to chance.
I mean, I'm probably going to move house in June, so.
Oh. So shit.
So it means that every single one of us has got something fucked up coming on in June in the middle of a readathon we're all participating in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, but Cara will have a TBR of like 40 books to try and get through because.
Oh, fuck no. You're underestimating.
I can so see your TBR game just being like, haha, fuck you.
Oh, I think my TBR game will 100% fuck me over, but I'm scared. I'm not in a reading slump. I'm in a I would rather be doing other things slump. I have the pirate brain rot. Erin and I have been talking about this on lives before, and I have not been reading that much, folks. It could be dangerous. I'm very scared my TBR game is going to hate me and give me a 16-book TBR, and then to make it fit all the readathons, it's going to be a 40-book TBR, and I'm going to fail dramatically.
I am yet to see you fail, though, Cara. Like, you always say, I'm going to fail, and then you manage to do it.
Fail. I cheated last month to not fail.
We didn't know that. I mean, I thought you did it just naturally.
I pre-filmed my TBR for May, like halfway through the month, and I thought I was on track. Then I went off track. I literally read 50 pages of the 4 books I had remaining at the end of the month in like the 2 days before the end of the month. So I was in the middle of them. I still haven't finished them. I finished 1 of the 4. They're still not done.
Hey, you started them. That's all that counts.
I started them.
Yep.
I bet the amount of times that I've been like, I read 50 pages and then I started this book so that it's not a fail.
Yep. But I think it would be, I feel like I wouldn't feel bad if it was just 1. The fact that it was 4 of them and I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with the punishment.
I'm currently in the middle of 2. I'm in the middle of 2 from previous TBRs, which is Crescent City and The Invisible Tether. And I've read like 40 pages and they're both just sitting there from like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I finished a handful of things this month, but very not on Cara normal, like not Cara standard. I'm in the middle of 3 things from carried over from last month. Actually 4, but 3 of them were for that TBR, and the 4th one was one I knew I was going to carry over anyway, and it wasn't for Bookopoly, so it was fine. But I'm not reading. I'm scared for you.
Hello, little
I
animal.
finished 16
Is that a
things
dog or
this
a
month.
cat? Is that a dog or a cat?
It's a cat. It's a cat.
But at least I haven't been reading, but I've been feeding Erin things to read, so.
Yes.
I've read 8
It's very
books.
fun.
Did you say you read 8 books, Paige?
A singular book.
Oh.
And I read that in the entirety of the first, and I haven't read since.
So I finished This Savage Song, and yesterday I finished book 9 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series, and that's all I've done.
I finished 16 things so far this month.
Erin, make it just look bad. What the fuck?
I've inspired by Paige. I've been doing a reread of the Georgina Kincaid series by Rochelle Mead. So I've just been tearing through those audiobooks.
Okay.
If we count as fan fiction, I've maybe read 16 things. Just like count? No.
I got nothing. I'm up shit creek without a paddle. And I don't want to go near my TBR with a 20-foot pole because.
What are your mandatory reads this month, Paige?
8 of them.
Oh, that's right. Your sister really fucked you over.
Fuck it, I've taken a punishment.
Sorry.
The Secret History, The Handmaid's Tale, Black Leopard, Red Wolf, The Unspoken Name.
That one's good.
The Doctor, The Tower at the End of Time, which I have read. The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James, which Mum left on Friday, and I read 100 pages on Saturday.
Yeah, so you started it.
Yeah, that, and I'm 100 pages into The Doctor because I've been reading that sporadically at the hospital.
Well, you can start The Handmaid's Tale because I know you're going to end up DNFing it anyway, so you may as well start it.
Same with Black Leopard, Red Wolf. Read it, DNF it, read a chapter.
But like,
and The Secret History, probably DNF that too.
If I read The Secret History and The Handmaid's Tale, like people are like, I'd really like to see a vlog, and I'm like, I'm going to be in pain, and I don't want to vlog right now. Like, the last thing I want to do is edit another 6 hours worth of fucking content on top of all the videos in the time that I don't have.
Mm.
Yeah. I've literally finished only one physical book this month, and it was one of the ones I'd started last month. And then I've read 3 audiobooks, and
You've done good. You've done good with that.
Yeah. It's the only thing I've been consistent on.
The Handmaid's Tale is probably only worth watching. Just watch the TV series and vlog your
I liked the book, but
I really liked the book as well.
No, I didn't mind the book, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think Paige will like it.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I like
Definitely DNF Black Leopard, Red Wolf. Like, it's not even.
See, the thing is, I have like my power from Miss Scarlet, and I can reveal 2 cards, and I only have to read 1 book. So if I read one of the rooms, one of them, the one that is not Black Leopard, Red Wolf, then I don't have to read Black Leopard at all. But I'm like, I got nothing. I'm just so stressed, and well,
it's not a good time. I just
it's not.
Just don't push yourself through this month, because then you'll carry the slump over to next month, and that's
that's why I've like made the semi-decision to just read smut next month.
Yeah,
because I can do that.
Don't even stress about.
Do you have a KU account?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, if not, you can totally borrow mine and like hit up all.
I'm covered. Also, I made a mistake, and I went to Kmart and I bought your little embroidery kit.
Why is that a mistake?
I also bought the diamond dot. I started it yesterday and I'm halfway through.
That's not a mistake at all. That's a great experience. That's a good time. That's just what you need.
I can't listen to anything while I'm doing it though. I'm just sitting there like boop, boop, boop.
Why can't you listen to your audiobook while you're doing it?
I can't focus on words. I'm like so brain fucked right now. I've never felt like this.
Take a week off is the vibe I'm getting.
I've taken 3 days off work.
It doesn't help when you're it's not useful when you're in the middle of the trauma. You need a week of recovery. That's different.
I feel like also maybe you need to just like fridge this TBR. Like this TBR, you're gonna do it, but not this month. It's gonna be like this TBR will be like transplanted into a future month, and like you're going to just like mood read and chill this month, but like you still have to finish the TBR, but another month. Yeah,
I tried to mood read and I was like, I got nothing.
So what's your punishment if you don't fulfill? You just can't view the card. Right?
Yeah, it's nothing major. Like I just have to go back through the cards.
Scrap the TBR. It was a shit TBR to begin with. You weren't a fan of it because your sister did you dirty. Scrap the TBR and pick some options. We'll pick a book for you to play around with now. And if you're not like feeling the vibe, we can try again until we land on something.
Let's do a random number generator on Paige's bookshelf and see what book she picks.
I think Paige should pick 5 things that are vaguely interesting and we bully her which one we think she should read.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Yeah.
Then it's not fully random, so it can't be evil. They're things that she's kind of wanting to read.
If it's evil, that's kind of funny. Like, not. If it's. We just choose not to if it is evil and try again.
That's true.
I don't even know what I'm remotely in the mood for because using my brain hurts.
Let's just pick a smart read for her. She can start the smart adventure early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Smart Den starts this weekend, Paige. So, I mean, it's good timing.
Or what were like the last 5 things you bought? that you were most excited for?
The Dragon's Bride and Delilah Green.
Those are the
ones. And what else? I bought the Michelle Harrison. I haven't actually recorded that. The Stormer Sisters.
Yeah, so one of those three. Start that. I vote Delilah Green because that shit's good.
It's very cute. Yes, you need that.
You read that last month, didn't you, Cara?
A couple of months ago, sometime recently.
I read it last month.
Pumpkinhead.
That's fast. That's fun.
Oh, my body. That hurt.
Yeah, so that's your new TBR to get. Yeah, that's it.
Your new TBR is watch reality TV shows and don't give a shit about reading until you feel like picking a book up. That's your new TBR.
Yeah.
There's a new season of The Circle.
You can watch Big Brother.
Oh.
See? You are.
Oh, you're causing me physical pain.
Baby Krystal is telling you, watch Big Brother.
We've been watching Pointless and Tipping Point while I've been doing my Diamond Dots.
Those are the best. Every Friday afternoon when I do a care shift and we marathon Tipping Point and Pointless.
It's great. Also, I don't know. Have I told you guys? Ash and I currently can't sleep in our bedroom.
No.
Yeah. So there is a putrid smell emanating from our roof to the point where we cannot walk into the room without feeling nauseous, which is not
something's died in your roof.
Dead animals died in the roof, probably a possum.
We got pest control out after we called the real estate agent. They were like, yep, we're on it. They didn't rock up that day. So I've called them the next morning being like, get them here. So they've come. There's nothing there. He wants to get the electrician to check the heating or around there because he's not allowed to move anything. So if it is under the heating, the electrician needs to do it. We got a text message today that they're coming sometime tomorrow. So Ash and I are sleeping in the back guest room. My mum is sleeping on an inflatable mattress in our lounge room.
Oh my God.
And so
your mum should relocate to your old man's house temporarily.
Yeah, well, she was saying if it goes on and it's not fixed, she'll just go to a motel because she was thinking of going back on Tuesday now that things are looking more positive. Yeah. But she doesn't mind sleeping on the inflatable mattress. It's it's a proper queen size bed. It's a good mattress, but it's like this is all going on as well. So we're just sitting on the bed in the lounge room that now exists and watching Tipping Point and doing Diamond Dots. And that is my life at the moment.
That's valid.
That sounds like a perfect life.
Yeah. You just have to
it's nice. It's nice. But it's also just like, God fuck.
It's throwing you out of your routine. And we all know you thrive on routine.
I thrive in chaos of my own making. I don't thrive in actual genuine chaos. If I had have picked this TBR myself, I'd be fine. But because it wasn't in my control, I'm dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know what I've decided to do, which is like absolutely stupid. I was like, oh yeah, I'll mood read June. So like I'll just do like 5 prompts and then I can read like whatever I want through the month. Not working because so many readathons. In July, I'm going to do random numbers. So I was like, I'm going to do like 0 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75 as the prompts on the bottom of my cups. And then when I throw it, I have to pick a random number between those and that random generates my shelf of unread bookshelf.
Oh, okay.
So that
you're going to say the number of books you had to read.
No, so that every single book I have to read in July is going to be off my shelf. Completely randomly chosen for me, but still within like a frame of like it's still picked on, right?
Yeah.
And so I did like a test round because I was like, I'm curious, like what kind of books I'd end up with. And I was like, I'm actually not mad about this TBR. This is really good. But then when I go to do it, I'm going to end up with like the shittest stuff ever. And I'm like, damn it.
Me, every time I like test run Bookopoly deal, I'm like, what could I get? if I do it this weekend.
Oh look, I'm getting a 4-card thing.
Yeah, it always looks great, and then I go to actually film it, and it's chaos.
Yep.
It is very enjoyable to watch, though. Yeah. No, there aren't any Aussie versions as far as.
Oh, there is an Aussie version of Pointless.
Is there?
Yep, it's newish.
Oh,
Very confident. I remember.
One of my best friends knows Joel, who's on Big Brother, but I don't know him personally. He's a model from Newcastle. But no, I don't really know him. But I'm just watching it because I like all the OGs, like Reggie and whatnot. So.
I don't know.
It ran for 2 seasons in Australia. It replaced Family Feud when Family Feud ended.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrity Name Game came back. And it was hosted by Mark Humphries.
Cool.
So there was 2 seasons with like 150 episodes.
Oh.
Jesus. But Ash was saying that in Australia, if they win, so if they don't air the episode, the people that win don't get paid.
That was true on Deal or No Deal too, which is one of the reasons so many people go so far to the end of Deal or No Deal, is because if you're not interesting enough, they don't air you and you don't get any money. So if you take or like get the big money fast, or you settle for like less money and don't take as many risks, you never got your money because you weren't interesting enough and they didn't air you.
That seems so fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I said.
So you have to kind of take risks and go further.
Right.
They're just people from Australian Big Brother. I don't expect you to know who they are, okay?
Now that I've had a little wine about my tibia.
Yeah, let's do some more prompts.
Boom! What's that? Surprise! It's twins! Read a duology. Now, caveat, this can just be the first or the second book in a duology. It doesn't have to be.
Right.
Personally,
I was
I'm
going to
aim
ask.
for both, but you can just use one.
Oh, really? I only picked it as one.
Definitely.
No, I'm not adding any more on. It just use one.
Cool.
But yeah.
I don't even know what I have. Oh, no, I have ideas. Okay.
It took me
It's
so
like
long
the
to try and
live
figure out.
picking.
And every single time I was like, oh yeah, that's a duology, I'd like look on Goodreads and it'd be like, 3rd book coming soon. I'm like, fuck.
I'm sort of, it's not smut. Fuck. I was thinking Parable of the Sower because it's on my 5-star prediction list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it would have some romance in it. It doesn't necessarily need to be smart.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's Octavia E. Butler. Like, yes.
Perfection. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, that's a given.
Malice is a duology, right?
Ooh, yes, it is.
Yes.
I don't think I can wait from next Tuesday. Like, I will die if I don't read it. That's something I'm going to mood read.
Yay.
Oh,
So take the week off until next Tuesday. Don't read it. Don't force yourself to read until next Tuesday and pick up what you're looking forward to.
Okay.
That's your instructions.
Next one is the final piece. Read a book in one sitting. Obviously, like, one sitting can be interpreted into one day, one 24-hour period, whatever works. Like, there are, especially with my attention, like, this was easy for me prior. Like, I can read a book in one sitting, but right now, and I think that's going to continue, it's going to take me multiple sittings to get through anything. So feel free to just stretch that how it needs to be stretched for yourself.
I think I'm going to read an Eric LaRocca horror.
Nice.
I'm going to read my weird graphic novel.
Probably do poetry collection. Because I've got another Candy Royal poetry collection to read from the library, so.
Nice. Hi.
Hello.
We're just revealing prompts. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, what's going on with your neighbor?
No, I saw your vlog and it nearly made me cry.
It actually made me cry.
Are you safe? Do you need us to come get you and take you to a safe location?
We need to call the police.
Yes, I love letters and numbers. But my mum is obsessed with 8 out of 10 cats.
I was going to say 9 out of 10 cats does countdown.
9. Yeah. And they're similar sort of vibes.
Well, when they did countdown is letters and numbers, but in the UK they call it countdown. Same show.
I see.
But they didn't call it countdown in Australia because we had the 80s, 90s, 70s.
Right, yeah.
Countdown, so they changed the name.
I see.
That's number wang.
Yeah.
Do you want a carrot in your box?
What?
You should have a carrot in your box.
I'm so confused. I didn't watch Letters and Numbers, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I feel like I have context. No.
So there's a challenge that they had on, is it 9 out of 10 cats?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had to they had 2 boxes and it was like the 2 main guys and they had to pick one guy got to look in the box and see if he had a carrot in the box. And then he had to convince the other guy if he wanted to swap or keep the box that had the carrot in it. Fuck, it's so funny. And Sean's the guy that passed away and he could look to see if he had the carrot. Fuck, he's funny. He won both times.
It was great in like everything.
Yay, you got my reference. Since Mother's Day, she's been knocking on our door. What?
These are big
virtual fuck?
By the way. I'm not just making weird hand gestures.
Oh, Lana.
I'm so sorry.
That's so shit. Can you like set up a security camera and sort of record every time that she does and then take it to the police and be like, please fix this? And by fix it, I mean evict her into a mental asylum.
Could you send them to do a welfare check?
You 100% could.
Mm.
You could say that your neighbour is harassing you and you think that she's mentally unstable and can they please do a welfare check?
Yeah. Like, ideally, cops are not the best solution ever.
No. Especially not Queensland police.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
we just give him big hugs.
This is the same neighbour that like climbed up on your roof, right?
And fell through.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then like caused a traffic jam and then swam in a river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a whole
intervention is necessary.
Watch Lana's vlog and you'll see it is like
holy shit
what she's been dealing with. Yeah.
Oh, Lana.
I think the biggest factor is like
her.
They can't just knock down a door without justification.
Yeah.
Even though it's warranted and there is justification, there's not.
No, but it's not just justification if she's previously committed a crime. It's justification that there's crime in action.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if nothing's actively happening at that time, they can just send a warrant. Like, they can like subpoena her to rock up to court. Like, there's no reason for them to knock down a door unless they believe a crime is in action.
Yeah.
Sorry, getting rib kicks.
Oh dear.
I'm good. It just takes my breath away sometimes. It does like backflips.
Take my breath away.
It spins around to the point that it like knees me in the rib cage and the lungs at the same time.
Cop said she's done enough for a job to possibly grant a peace and good behaviour order. Well, that's good. Hopefully that can get up and running for you.
but they'll take so long to get through the
Yeah. Sometimes they can be quick, but it's pretty rare.
Be ready in like 3 months.
They don't always need to go to it. I think they can just go to a judge.
Shall we see if a prompt can make you laugh?
Yeah, we should probably get through some more prompts, otherwise Krystal's going to fall asleep.
Not right now.
It
Definitely right now.
feels like the baby's trying to break out of me right now. I feel, oh my God. Like, oh, I just looked down and the baby just decided to like do a full flip. It's not showing up on camera, but I will see. I'm just going to sit this here and you guys can watch the baby move while she shows some movement.
Belly cam.
This section right here is where the movement will be. Anyway, keep doing
Girl,
prompts.
I haven't even watched Alien.
Next is swollen boobs. Read a big book or one that's more than a handful. So if you have tiny hands, you can still read a tiny book.
So the baby's very camera shy. Every time it tries to move and I pull out my camera to try and record, it stops moving. So the second that I put the camera down there, it's like, oh, I'm going to stop moving now. That's right. It'll get on camera when it comes out. It'll have no choice.
Sounds good. Whoa. Pregnancy pillow. Snuggle down with a book. Nice and comfortable.
I'm going to be snuggling with a book and an actual pregnancy pillow. Them things are fucking comfortable.
Hey. I think I have pretty small hands.
Are you classifying a big book as something over 500 pages or over 400?
It's
whatever you want it to be. Yeah.
Okay.
If you think 300 is a big book right now, that's fine.
And I do.
What is span of powers?
What is span of powers? I want to know.
Who needs a cat cam when you have a baby cam? Well, we could have two. We could have a cat cam and a baby cam.
Yes.
I don't know. Yes. All right. Boom. Oh, stretch marks. Read a book with a beautiful cover.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my favorite because it's kind of fucking wholesome. All right. And we got Braxton Hicks. Read a prequel.
They are not fun.
I can imagine.
I don't even think I own a prequel anymore.
I'm modding a lot. Oh!
Did we not notice anything was happening?
No! I didn't even notice. Oh my God, that's hilarious. What have I missed? Okay. I'm not mad at that.
What did we miss that you had to mod out? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something during the 30 minutes with all of us typing.
Oh, some people must be saying stuff and then it's like...
Oh, right. Boobs and porn and... Oh, I get it. Because what we're typing is... Right. I see. That makes sense. Next is water birth. So this is read in the bath or has water in it. So that could be however open you need it to be, or just do a self-care side or read a water one in the bath. Ooh,
Our Wives Under the Sea. I'm actually reading this month though, I think.
If anyone wants a recommendation.
Yeah. It's got a Sarah Waters blurb on the front, so you know it's queer.
Yes.
And it's also got Waters. Sarah Waters.
Yeah.
Hey.
Multiple hits.
Many hits.
I can't see. It looks like I'm in labor. I went like this and I was like...
What have we got? Morning sickness. Read sometime in the morning. Nice and easy. Ugh. What's this little dude say? Oh, baby brain. I've forgotten what the original prompt was, so have a mood read. I do like that one.
Me too.
Prepping the nursery. Build on your collection, aka treat yourself. So buy a book.
I'm excited for that.
Swap into the other hand. All right. Do it. What do we got? Forceps or vacuum. Pick a book that sucks or you want to grab by the haunches. So like sucks doesn't have to be negative. It can be one that's going to suck you in, that sort of thing. Or if you think porn. It's going to be low rated. Or porn. Yeah. Any Teddy Robert that has a dick sucking scene or a clit sucking scene. So any of them.
The ironic thing is I'm reading Empire of the Vampire for this prompt because it both sucks because there's vampires in it and also because everybody hates J. Krystal because he sucks. But I want to grab it by the haunches because I've wanted to read it since I got it, but I haven't read it yet. So it hits it in so many different ways.
That is perfect. That is absolutely
very good.
Right, we're getting there, and then Krystal can go to bed.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. What's that? Breach. Read a book in a different format. So, like Ash was saying, manga gets bonus points because they read back to front and they come in back to front. So, yeah. And then, what's this one? Epidural. Read a book that will remove your pain. Hopefully
sorry, I'm just so excited for people to see this stupid graphic novel suggestion.
Yes, I'm going to put a Google Drive link in the description after the live, and also will forget my brain.
Be posting an announcement video tomorrow.
Thank you. That's the one, and that will have them all there. Not in the description though, but just links to where you can get it. Because I have limited brain cells at the moment, apparently, and that's fine.
As do we all.
Yes. All right. What's that? Swollen feet. Kick your feet up and relax. You're like, I've got that covered.
Weirdly, my feet haven't been the ones that have been swelling. It's been my hands because I've had like carpal tunnel.
Oh.
So I wake up in the morning and I can like barely make a fist. I'm like, it's like claws. That doesn't sound
lack of sleep. Read at night.
Always do. So.
These prompts are just making me relive all the trauma.
Perineal tearing. A fast read. A book that you'll tear through. You're not going to have any of that, Krystal. You're not going to have that. And I kind of love it. But the last prompt is my favorite. Sperm donor. Have someone else pick a book for you.
So, Anthony came into the room when I was getting ready to start filming for the prompts things. And I said to him, "Oi, sperm donor." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "I need you to pick me a book."
I love it. So in the Google Drive, there will be this visual that has them all laid out, but also the slides to be able to print off these icons as well. If you do want to use them, again, they're fucking crude as shit. I do not have a creative bone in my body, but I was making them for my TBR game, so I thought, why not share the love?
This is great. They're like my favorite part of the readathon.
We do what we can. I love that like Ash just gets so much enjoyment contributing to it as well.
Ash just loves being a part of everything. He's so
He
cute.
just likes making puns and inappropriate humor. Yes. So that's Not Safe for Workathon, pregnancy themed. We'll have all the information together in a minute. Just life is kicking my ass at the moment, which is great and totally fine. But interesting when you're trying to start a readathon.
Do you have to work tomorrow, Paige?
I was going to try and see how we went.
No, I was just going to time when I posted mine and after yours, because mine references yours. Otherwise,
mine's going 6 a.m. I think. I haven't actually scheduled it. I filmed it and edited and exported it, but I haven't uploaded it because I know that if I schedule it, then it does the icon, and then that would spoil everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Yes. I hope that these gave you a giggle and we can look back over them throughout the month and have a lot of fun. Krystal and I will be doing alternating Thursday lives, pregnancy and grandpa permitting.
Yes. Depending on what happens, it may be on alternating channel of whoever was meant to be doing it, depending on if I end up in labor or Paige ends up in hospital or whatever. But we will,
wherever we're at.
And if not, we'll try and get someone else to host on our behalf, so there's still something going on.
Liv seems pretty keen to chip in where need be, so
yeah, and I could pull something together last minute too.
Yeah,
I can also, so long as my computer isn't in a box at the time.
Yes, ideal. Barb will also be running. I'm going to load that up because I can't brain that off the top of my head.
She's doing a 48-hour straight readathon, isn't she?
Yeah, she's doing like a 48-hour within the readathon to sort of kick it off. So she's doing lives on her channel from June 3rd to the 5th, but that's her time. So Aussies, I'm not 100% sure.
But she'll announce that on her Twitter, so just go check out her Twitter and all her details will be there. And
that's sort of to kick off.
Retweet it on the Not Safe for Workathon
Twitter
as well. So follow the Not Safe for Workathon Twitter for all updates, including the fun additional prompt we've decided to randomly add during this live. It's
chaos.
Chaos. Ali Mae decided to jinx me and say that I'm going to end up going so late that I have to be induced.
But you won't. You'll be good and fine, and everything's going to go smoothly.
Yes.
And if chaos happens, then chaos ensures. But it will be safe because we like controlled chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what labor is.
It's okay. Don't stress. Your brain will intentionally repress any trauma so that you can have a second one later. That's what your brain tries to do.
It's great.
Even if you have no intention for a number 2, your brain will suppress everything.
Ali Mae, now she's going the complete opposite. Stop it.
That's like 8 days away. No.
I'm not ready. I haven't picked up the bath and the bassinet sheets yet. No.
Once I get those 2 things, so it's fine.
I had a Kmart click and collect order, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up this weekend after the birthing class. And they cancelled my order because I didn't pick it up in time, because I was going to pick it up after the last birthing class, but the birthing class ran late, and then I was like, well, sorry, can't grab it. I'll get it next week. And then they cancelled my click and collect order, and I'm like, oh.
Damn.
That's so mean.
I know. Yay! We're so happy to have you. And there's absolutely no
pressure. Do the self-care ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do those.
And they're so broad that, like, you can make one book fit like 5 or 6 prompts. Just read the graphic novel I'm going to be reading, and you hit like 6 prompts.
Yeah, like this readathon is just designed to have a giggle, really. So if it's stressful, that's not the goal unless you're intentionally doing that.
Page.
Like KJ. KJ's going for everything with as little books as possible. Like with more books than
one
necessary.
book per month. No.
I know she's not going to hit it, but like that was the original goal, I think.
KJ is
But I could be wrong.
No, so
potentially. So just feel free to do whatever the fuck you want with it, which works imperfectly with whatever you want-a-thon, and clear your shit. So, yes. Proper announcement, like full coherent. I gotta stop saying coherent because I'm not coherent. Full semi-coherent video coming tomorrow, 6 a.m. AEST. And so that's trying to balance out the jinxing. So now you come on your actual.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Well,
fingers crossed for quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone have anything else that I've potentially forgotten? Because once I ate food, my brain decided to stop working.
I don't think so. I mean, none of our brains have been working from the get-go, so.
Excellent. But yes, thank you for the chaos. Oh, and if you missed the beginning and want to see Ashes and my special announcement, feel free to scroll back. It was kind of funny. So.
Yes. Oh, and don't forget, you can leave comments down below guessing the size of my belly and the name of my child. And if you get one of those correct, you
Is
get...
it the size of your belly as of today or as of your last appointment?
No, as of today. And I feel like I should actually probably show people so that they can guess. Oh, I'm going to stand up.
Shit.
Hold on. Oh. Okay. There is the belly to guess how.
Oh my god, it's such a big belly!
My belly button has started to pop.
So what are we guessing in? Centimeters?
Centimeters, inches, whatever.
Okay.
I'll convert.
Yeah. So even after this is over, feel free to go into the comments and do that.
My name. I'm not a good name guesser. I'm guessing Grace.
That's Anthony's mum's name. Never. Never.
I don't think I've guessed like one or two things, but I haven't really been an active guesser. But I don't know. It's so cute and neat. And McNugget.
It's because all I ate was chicken McNuggets for the first 12 weeks. Pregnancy is like all I could keep down. Everything else I threw up.
This is giving me flashbacks to a party I went to after they just released the Nugget pop vinyls.
Oh yes, they're so weird.
We have them. I don't know why.
I mean, aren't all pop vinyls bad and weird and awful?
No, but the chicken McNugget ones are extra bad and weird and awful because there's like basically like Leather Daddy McNugget. Like it's like the YMCA of McNuggets. And
what?
So like not actually, but like that's where it feels like it's going. And so we were at this party getting drunk, and we went on a full gay pride kink rodeo of McNuggets. There was a lot going on with the McNuggets. See, Scuba McNugget, Cowboy McNugget.
I was going to say, I just started Googling these. What the hell?
You can't tell me this isn't the village people.
I love those ones though.
We don't have those ones. We have the McNuggets.
Is this an Australian thing? Because I don't think this exists anywhere. No, I've seen.
They're a thing.
But the nugget ones, though, specifically.
No, I believe you can just get them anywhere.
I mean, they're on Amazon. They're like $20 each.
Yeah.
That's the normal price. What the
That's
fuck
bizarre.
is that?
Scuba McNugget.
Officer Mac?
Scuba McNugget. You can't tell me there is not somebody sitting in a secret lab somewhere with Leather Daddy McNugget. Like it has to exist.
I like the drummer McNugget.
I'm so like I saw them in JD Hi-Fi, and I saw like the drummer one and the cowboy, but these are just disturbing.
They're so weird. So
Look at
very
its little face.
I did not know this was a thing. My mind is blown.
So whenever anyone says McNugget now, I just think of this.
Oh God, I can't take it back now. My mind is forever changed.
At least they're not as bad as the Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic Funko Pop.
Oh man.
I can't believe that exists.
It's, oh God. Oh, and the Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life one is also like really terrifying to look at.
Yes.
Looks like he's been skinned or something. It's very disturbing.
Ali Mae, yes. Yes. 100%. Get it for your nephew. They're available on Amazon, so you can get them worldwide.
Yeah. I really want somebody to like make a hand. You know how people edit Funkos to be whatever. Somebody needs to make me the Daddy McNugget because that's just what I need.
I'm sure there would be someone that could. Actually, there's a chick in Australia in Newcastle that does Funko Pops, and I could. Hang on, and I'll hook you up.
Give me a leather Daddy McNugget.
I will totally message her because she does. She lives in Newcastle, so I could totally.
I'm going to paint one of the existing ones to be leather Daddy McNugget.
Special order. Yes,
I'm gonna regret that.
Daddy, that's the next level.
I was concerned that was going to show things.
I need to reactivate my FetLife account so I could.
Been demonetized, anyways. Paige, what does it matter?
Nah, we're good.
I'm reactivating my FetLife just to add Leather McDaddy as a kink on there. I'm too lazy to do that, but I would.
Ali Mae, that is the total opposite. But it's Newcastle, there's 6 degrees of separation. It's not very big. So you know what's really ironic is Amy lives in my old apartment building.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So the first apartment I lived in when I moved to Newcastle happens to be my ex-boyfriend's old apartment, and she now lives there. It's just Newcastle's too fucking small.
So still long, to be honest.
Yeah.
The amount of times that we've had random connections where someone just knew someone else that we knew from like totally different areas. Like our hairdresser used to go to parties at the house I lived in while I lived there.
Yeah.
Never met her at any of the parties. She went there.
I work in like a medical center, and half the people that come to my medical center like also go to like my gym, and it's just like so awkward because I have to like pretend I don't know them unless they acknowledge me, and you do that awkward like walk past each other, but like I don't want to be the bitch that ignores them, but I'm meant to not know you. It's so weird.
One of Jesse's co-workers, her high school crush was my old boss's gay best friend from like 2 different fields. And then she was just like, yeah, my first crush was on this gay guy called Justin. And Jesse was like, gay Justin? I know a gay Justin.
I feel like anytime I meet someone new in Brisbane, I can find like a connection through another person. I think with Brisbane that like there are like hub people that like are just like connect a bunch of different like social circles somehow. They're just like a smattering of like highly mobile and social people, and then like that's the reason that in Brisbane it feels like everyone knows everyone.
My cousin went to JPC, and that's how I feel like everyone knows my cousin. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, I have a cousin in Brisbane. She went to JPC, and people are like, oh, there's a lot.
Well, I think I'm going to have to call it pretty soon because I need sleep.
I'm happy to call it. We've done all our announcements. I think we've covered all our bases.
We've been at it for almost 3 hours.
everyone down below. They are all linked there if you're not already following them, but you should be because they're amazing. And yeah, we peace out.
Thanks, Paige, for hosting your virtual baby shower.
That's okay. Sorry, there wasn't many baby games.
That's fine. I didn't want baby games anyways. I just wanted lots to talk about porn and smart things.
Oh, I good at that.
Yeah. You gave me exactly what I needed. I even got to eat cookies. It was fine.
Chef's kiss. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for joining us. And we'll see you next week on Krystal's channel, provided she's not in labor. Bye.
Bye.